Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the second edition of the Digital Global Investment Convention. I'm very happy to be here, and I would like to thank the organizers at Crescendo Worldwide for giving us the opportunity to be here today and to present you a more detailed insight into the logistics industries here in Hanover and in the federal state of Niedersachsen. Yesterday, at the first day, we had a more insight into the agri-food industry, also a very important industry. So if you're interested in these topics, I am sure that the recordings of the presentations are also available. My name is Peter Eisenschmidt. I am here with Hannoverimpuls, which is the regional economic development agency for the city and the region of Hanover. And the second presenter today, and I'm very happy that he joined us for this event, is Stefan Schröder. He is Managing Director of Logistics Network Consultants, also headquartered here in Hanover, and it's a German national institution for all kinds of strategic projects in the field of logistics. And he will present you all the details about this so important industry here in our city. I would like to give you a more general introduction to Hanover, which is, as we are convinced, your business location here in Germany. And there are good reasons for that, why we would like to offer you to come to Hanover to expand your business into the German and into the European market. Hanover is the capital of the federal state of Lower Saxony or Niedersachsen in northern Germany. Actually, not really northern Germany, but also more central Germany, central Europe. And this is especially for your industries, for the logistics industry, extremely important. If you look on the catchment areas around Hanover, 300, 500 kilometers, which is a distance you can cover easily within one business day by public transportation or by car, by train, whatever, you have a catchment area of around 300 million people, which is a lot, which is the vast majority of the population of the European Union. And this reflects the business potential this city is offering. There is a reason for this. Hanover is indeed, and this brings us actually right now a little bit deeper into your industries, is a traditional logistics hub in Central Europe. The main Autobahn, the A7 and the A2, the main car connections, but also the main train connections are crossing in Hanover, connecting Northern Europe to Southern Europe, Western Europe to Eastern Europe. And I'm sure Stefan Schröder with his presentation will go here far more into detail. So I would like to skip this here. This is not only applicable for car transportation, but also for train connections and also for air. The Hanover Airport is an international airport with connections all over Europe and is open 24/7. Hanover itself, compared to other cities in Germany, is doing pretty good. We are far above the German average regarding the BIP, and we are above the German average regarding the purchasing power. But there's more aspects about Hanover I would like to share with you, and this also reflects here in these numbers. A lot of bicycle lanes, which we have. We are a very green city. Europe's largest forest is located in Hanover. The first parks in Germany were designed here in Hanover. The famous Herrenhausen Gardens, etc. We are a UNESCO City of Music for our contribution to music culture and music business. We have a lot of overnight stays, and we are a very sustainable city. So the city itself, the people here are very happy people. And actually, we do not tell that to others that much because we also love this understatement. So the people in Hanover, they know that they are living in a nice place, in a nice city. And we would like to invite you not only coming here to Hanover to do business, but also coming to Hanover to become part of this family. Hanover and our state, Niedersachsen, is the most beautiful state in Germany. Many claims this, of course, and everybody is proud about this city. But I would like to give you some information to underline this message. We are home of German beer, Niedersachsen. Yeah, I know there are other regions in Germany who claim to be that, but we can show that we are with the main and the eldest brand available here. We are home of German cars. You of course know the Volkswagen Beetle, the famous car, but it was not only public personal transportation. It was also here in our region that Heinrich Bissing was the first person who had the idea to use the then new invented combustion engine, not only to transport people, to transport goods, and by that, inventing the truck, which of course then brings us here a little connection to the logistic industries. Bissing is not actually existing anymore as a company. It's now part of the MAN brand, and they by that, this tradition on the one side, but also this innovation in this area on the other side is still alive here very much in our region. We're the home of German football. It was a city in Niedersachsen where a teacher brought the idea of playing football from England to Germany and wrote down the German football rules, and the first teams played here. And this all is our little stories to make one big claim. We are home of inventors and innovators. Companies like Continental, Volkswagen, of course, I already mentioned. But here it was also the first time that people had the idea to drill for oil. By that and opening by that up a totally new era in the industrialization. But also other people like the Grimm brothers, you know them from the fairy tale, but they were also very important linguists for the German language. Carl Friedrich Gauss, the prince of mathematics. Everything in engineering companies are doing right now is somehow based on equation he developed, or he invented, or he discovered. Leibniz, the famous philosopher, on the one level, like people like Isaac Newton, who invented, among many other things, the binary system, and by that laid the foundation for the digitalization which we have today. So this is of course looking back into what influenced that, but it's not only looking back, it's also looking into the future. It's innovation, not only the tradition, but also innovation being brought into the future. Here also shown with the iconic Volkswagen bus, who actually is produced here in Hanover at Volkswagen, Nutzfahrzeuge, Volkswagen commercial vehicles, but also then as we are now entering a new era in transportation, electromobility, and other areas of digitalization of mobilities. These parts of innovation, among many others, which also have a direct influence in for logistics, are happening here in our region. Another number, if we look on the R&D investments, the number one region in Europe is our greater region here around Hanover, in the eastern part of Lower Saxony of Niedersachsen. There are many reasons for this. A very good combination of about big companies like you see here, and a very big number of very important national research facilities being located, being headquartered here in the region, but also then the hidden champions like Sennheiser, to name one, which are as companies also do a lot of research and development. It's not only logistics, which is very important and which we learn far more about from Stefan Schröder after this presentation. There are many other industries, and the big variety of industries which are important are offering here a very big business perspective for companies coming from abroad, coming to the German and the European market, to find here collaboration partners, customers, clients, etc. And this big variety also leads to a lot of interaction. Talking about logistics, all the areas of digitalization which are influencing logistics, all the new inventions in mobility, in engineering, etc. All these things are coming together here, and we as Hannover Impulse with partners, or also like Stefan, what Stefan Schröder's team is doing, would like to contribute here to bring partners together to open up new ways into new areas of innovation. We as Hannover Impulse, as mentioned, we are here the economic development agency. We are 100% subsidiary of the city of Hanover and the region of Hanover, but we are working in a mixed team, people from the public administration and from industry. So we are bringing the worlds together here, and by that creating projects and service structures which are offered then to companies. And the international team, which I'm responsible for, is exactly following, of course, this philosophy. We, together with other partners like Stefan Schröder, but also many others from industries, but also from other institutes, we are coming together, and together we are able to open up the opportunities. We are able to support you in all different steps which are necessary to develop successfully the business into a new market. So if you have questions about the markets and market opportunities, if you actually need office space, which we can offer either by own incubators, by own tech centers we are offering, but also a space which is available on the free real estate market, we can coordinate them. All parts of human resources, how to develop human resources, we can consult you. All the registration processes which are necessary can be covered, can be done, can be supported by us. Not only registering the company itself, but all the other aspects that may come up, like registration for products, certifications, etc., whatever is needed to enter the market. We can coordinate these things. And of course, then, especially for companies from outside the European market, the whole questions regarding the foreigners law, working permissions, visa things, etc. Here we are working directly together with the people at the foreigners office of the city and the regional government to make things as convenient as possible. And so at this point here, I would like to end this presentation here and leave you with one important message, and this is our philosophy: welcome home. Hanover loves me, Hanover loves you. We are, as mentioned, one big family, and we invite you to become part of this family. And by that, I'm handing over the microphone and the camera virtually to Stefan Schröder to give us more information about the logistic industries in Hanover and in the federal state of Niedersachsen, Lower Saxony. Thank you very much, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.